Lord, that's hot. Ooh. Good morning, everybody. I'm sweating. Ooh. Good morning. Oh, why is it doing it like that? I guess it wants me to do it like this. Okay. That's annoying. Good morning. Hello, hello, hello. I am showered. I'm wearing too many shirts. Good morning, Kim. Am I sideways right now or am I regular ways? So, ooh, that is hot. Am I sideways now or am I better? Good morning, and welcome to Coffee Talk. Okay, I have a question. I was sideways when I started. Am I straight now? Okay, we're good now. Great. Okay, so good morning, Kimberly. Good morning, Buenos dias, Glory. Hi, Dee. Oh, it's so good to see everybody. Okay, so let me just tell you about my morning, okay? I get up at 5:30 so I can take a shower and blow dry my hair. Those of you who have long hair understand about blow drying hair. It sucks. And it's quiet in the house. It's dark. Michael's out of town, so it's just me and the kids. And I have to catch a flight this morning. So the plan was to get out of the house at 7 o'clock, drop Sparrow off at his daycare, stop at Starbucks, grab the kids a breakfast sandwich, and race to school, drop them off at 7:30, and come to the airport. Well, when does life ever go as planned? Never. So I get up this morning at 5:30, take a shower, get my suitcase ready, feed the dog, do all of that. And at 6:30, just as I'm about to wake up the kids, Charlie comes downstairs, face bright red, like this. Mom. Oh my God, I know that, Mom. I know that sound. Yes, baby? My head hurts. Yeah, because you look like you have a fever. Of course, Charlie has a fever. I have nobody to watch her. Michael's an hour and a half away in Montgomery, and I have to catch a flight. This is really where I typically start to come unglued. This is when I start to say things like, why me? Of course, this is when it happens. Of course you would get sick, blah, blah, blah. And I decided I was going to try a different approach. So I took a deep breath and said, okay, Charlie, let me take your temperature. Let me get you some Motrin. Let me get you some water. Took her temperature, 100.8. Gave her some Motrin, got her some water, got her situated on the couch, called Michael and said, hey, friend, guess what? And he was like, what? So I tell him, and he does what I typically do. So what are we going to do? You need to leave. I can't come home. What are we going to do? Blah, 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 blah. So I say, well, I'm not leaving my kid alone, so we know that's not going to happen. If I have to cancel my trip, I will. But I've decided I'm not going to lose my shit this morning because I don't want my armpits to sweat, and I don't want Charlie to feel bad. And I'm not in the mood to lose my shit. I'm going to try to have a positive attitude. So he was probably stunned because typically I've already lost my shit at this point. So he says, I say to him, I'm going to call your mom and see if she will watch Charlie for me until you can get home. Now, I would like to just point out the fact that my mother-in-law has never watched my children. Never. And you must be thinking, surely Jamie must be exaggerating. That can't be real. No, let me say it again for the cheap seats. My mother-in-law has never watched my children. She picked up Max one time when he had pink eye from school and asked me if she was allowed to leave him in the car. And I said, no. And she said, well, what if I crack the window? And I said, he's not a dog. He's a child. So no. So she doesn't listen, and that's fine. My mother-in-law raised 5 sons under 5. She raised 5 children, all a year apart, with no help. So I get it. She's at a place in her life where she does not want to watch other people's kids. But I needed her. So I called. Now, keep in mind, my mom would fly all the way from Florida to watch my kids. That's my mom, but it's totally different, and I don't fault my mother-in-law. She is great and fantastic at what she is great and fantastic about. So I'm like, I'm going to keep a positive attitude. I am going to call my mother-in-law and ask her if she will watch Charlie, fully prepared for her to say no, and then make some passive-aggressive comment about how I should work less and be a mom more. So I took a deep breath and said, Jesus, if you're listening, I want you to take note of my positive attitude this morning. So I called my mother-in-law at 6:35 in the morning, and she said, hello? And I said, hi, Carol, it's Jamie. Hate to do this to you, but I have to catch a flight at 9:25. Michael's in Montgomery, and I've got a sick child. Charlie has a fever, and I can't take her to school. Michael can be home right after lunch, but I need somebody to watch her. Can I drop her off at your house? Y'all, this woman, if I could have seen her face on the other end of the phone, she was probably like this. The fuck? She said, what? So she said, oh gosh, oh golly gosh. Now when my mother-in-law says gosh or golly, or both, golly or gosh, that is my mother-in-law's way of saying fuck, okay? I'm just going to keep it real, okay? So I'm like, oh God, she's saying golly and gosh at the same time. This is going to be bad. So she goes, sure. I'm sorry, what? Sure. You can drop her off. I go, did you hear what I said? I said she had a fever and I need to drop her off until maybe after lunch. She goes, yeah, sure. You can drop her off. I was like, oh, Carol, you are a lifesaver. Thank you so much. And she was like, but I've got a wedding and I've got to be at the shop by 1 o'clock. So you've got to have somebody here to pick her up by 12:45. I was like, I am on it. I will take care of it. Meanwhile, I was like, I don't know if that's even possible. Long story short, I call Michael back and I go, guess what your mother said? He goes, not golly or gosh. I go, she said golly and gosh. He goes, ooh. He goes, then what'd she say? I go, she said sure. He was like, score. I go, before she changes her mind, I got to go. I got to drop the kid off. He was like, drop her off and call me back. Make sure my mom actually opened the door. She did one better. She actually met me outside to get her granddaughter. And she said to me, what do I do with her? I said, get her drunk and have a good time. She was like, oh, Jamie. And then so cute because, you know, they can't ever, you know, that generation can't really let you go without some jab. She goes, next time, can you do your work from FaceTime? Sure, I'll just FaceTime into a multi-million-dollar deal. No problem. Oh my God, I'm The Rock. Look at me. But I kept a positive attitude and said, nope, but thanks for taking care of my kid. Love you so much. See you Saturday. If you need anything, call her dad. And I got in the car to take the other 2 to school. And I feel really good about my attitude this morning because I typically, admittedly so, have the worst attitude. I get mad, I sweat, I get angry, I want to start a fight with people, I blame everybody, I typically lose my shit. Did I say I sweat? Because my armpits sweat from stress so bad. I don't sweat when I work out, I don't sweat when I have sex. I never sweat unless I'm stressed. As soon as I'm stressed out, my body releases 40 pounds of water through my armpits. So, she said, ow, my boob just had a pain. Did that ever happen to you where your boob just suddenly feels like lightning or thunder in your boob? Like, remember when you used to nurse and your milk would come down and like lightning would shoot through your boob? I just got that. Anyway, so I thought about calling them to check in, but I decided I didn't want to because you know what? Sometimes parenting or grandparenting is like Survivor and you just gotta figure it out. She goes, what channel do I put on for her? I go, she likes Morning Joe. Bye. My mother-in-law was probably like, morning what? What is this? Oh, by the way, I love my mother-in-law. Love her. But sometimes it's super funny when, it's all about your attitude. It's all about how you come into a situation. It is very hard to choose to be positive. It is a choice, especially, wait, hold on. I'm doing Wounded Warrior. I'm coming right back. It really does come down to your attitude. I tell you this funny story, and there's a lot of humor injected, obviously, and my mother-in-law is fantastic. And if somebody's going to watch this and tell her everything I said, make sure you also tell her I said she's fantastic, because I know there's a lot of narcs out there. But it really does come down to attitude. You can choose how your morning goes. You can choose how your day goes. And I can tell you, as somebody who has been on both sides, somebody who has lost their shit and started to sweat and had a terrible morning, what that does to your anxiety when you're trying to get somewhere and then park somewhere and then get into somewhere. I have come to the airport full of anxiety, gotten angry when I couldn't find a parking spot. Then the security line is long and my attitude is affected from the door. I am in a bad mood and grumpy and nasty from the door. And I can tell you that choosing to be positive from the door this morning has had an effect. Can you not tell how relaxed and just sort of, look at me, just kicked up on my suitcase here right now. Also, big news. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Are you ready? The trailer for my movie, Breaking In, comes out today. I'm sorry, what did you say? The trailer for my movie comes out today. I'm going to share it on my page. You are going to get to see the trailer for my movie for Breaking In today. Y'all, today. Do you know how excited I am? I'm so excited. Like, it's so surreal to me. It is just so surreal to me. I love you guys. I love you. But I know that I know that I love you. Oh, you got my book, Micah? I hope you love it. For those of you asking about my necklace, we have them in silver, also in rose gold and yellow gold. You can get them at stateofstyleJewelry.com. StateofstyleJewelry.com. I wear mine every day. I love it so much. Rose gold, yellow gold, or silver. I wear the silver just because I typically wear silver. I don't really wear that much jewelry, though. I really only wear my necklace and then earrings sometimes and my wedding ring. I am going to New York today and start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I love you guys, and I hope that you have a great day. I can't wait to post the link to my trailer because I can't wait to hear what you guys think of the movie. I love you, and I want you to have an amazing, amazing day. If you want to follow me on Instagram, because some of you have asked, and I always say I'm going to post the link, but then I forget. My Instagram is Jaime P. Sullivan, Jaime P. Sullivan. And yes, I have it on rose gold, yellow gold, and silver. And I think you can still use Friday as a discount code. Try Friday as a discount code. I think you get 25% off with Friday. I'm pretty sure. We have bracelets. We have all kinds of stuff. I love you guys so much. Have a great day.